children. Yes, today we are all excited because we are going to read about trains. Look how many trains I have. I have more trains, and that's a train passing by. Lovely. Welcome, children, to Harleen Ma'am's class. That's grade 5 on a different track. That's chapter 9. Are we all ready? Coo, chuk, 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 chuk. Yes, we're going to learn a lot about the most popular trains across the world and their features. To begin with, the connect, reflect and imagine part, we're going to talk about the first train journey you've ever had. Never been on a train? Oh my God, you're missing out a lot of fun. Alright, so compare the advantages and the disadvantages of traveling by road, by train and by air. You all have to write in points. We move on to the imagine part. Now you're going to think of a train which is different, which is unusual. Maybe like Tubi. Maybe like this one. Or better still, this one. Alright? So think of a train which is different from the usual trains and write about it. How is it different? Draw and color your train. Alright, children. We're going to start with the article, chapter, different, on a different track. A toy train set, like we all have seen here, complete with the sound, light and motion, may have been the best toy one has ever had. You know, it's just so fascinating to hear that whistle blow of the steam engine. Even adults, like children, get excited when they hear the shrill whistle of a steam engine. Coo, chuk, 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 chuk. Can you imagine life without trains? Do you know when the first train was operated and why? Well, let's read about it then. The story of trains, as we all know them today, it began nearly 200 years ago. The first passenger train in England between Stockton and Darlington in 1825 was made to improve the wool trade. The wool trade, yes. And in India, the first ever train steamed off with a 21-gun salute. It's a very, very prestigious thing. The gun salute, the 21 guns that go up, and it is done on auspicious and most important days. And it got it on the 16th of April, 1853, with 14 railway carriages and 400 guests. Yes, the train set off from Bombay's Boribandar to Thane. It was hauled by 3 locomotives. It was hauled by 3 locomotives. One was called the Sindh, the other Sultan and Sahib. The journey took an hour and 15 minutes. Interestingly, it was trade of cotton that prompted the journey of the first ever train on the Indian subcontinent. Thereafter, the Indian Railways, with a modest beginning in 1853, has grown tremendously to become an integral part of the nation. Today, it has a network comprising more than 1 lakh kilometers and it transports 25 million passengers every day. Wasn't that a lot of fun? Isn't that interesting? Yes, shrill children, a high-pitched sound. Yes, very good. And yes, out here, shrill whistle. Shrill is used as an adjective here, but shrill is a verb. You can use it as a verb or an adjective. Here, shrill is used as an adjective because it tells me more about the word whistle. Yes, we move on to the next paragraph. Hauled. It was pulled by 3 locomotives. Which one? Sindh, yes, Sultan and Sahib. 3 locomotives. And the journey, of course, like I said, took an hour and 15 minutes. And what prompted this journey? Thereon means thereafter, a modest, a very humble beginning. Tremendously is a very, very great amount to a large extent. Integral is a very essential and an important part. Yes, the railway network in India forms a very essential, integral part of our, yes, Indian railway system, of a part of our nation. I hope you all are clear with that. We move on to the next paragraph. From the steam engines to electric trains and bullet trains. Trains have become so technologically advanced and modern that vintage old rides have become almost non-existent. They don't exist anymore. You don't see the vintage trains anymore. They're in the museums now. Yes, you must visit the train museum in New Delhi. You'll see all the vintage ones there. Many often long for the charm of the old good steam engine that merrily whistles her way past. Fortunately, a few of the classic train rides still remain. Yes, there are one or two which still remain, but that's just to get the feel. But everybody wants bullet and electric trains. Yeah, you could say this one, maybe that's an old vintage car there. Sorry, train. All right. Now we are going to read about a lot of trains. There are trains for every reason. Yes, every reason. You want to go on a holiday? Go on Palace on Wheels in Rajasthan. Luxurious trains. Yes, you want to, yes, some transport, you call them the goods train, where you see all the goods coming in a train, and passenger trains are where the people are in the trains. There's a train for every season and for every person. All right, we start with the Nilgiri Mountain Railway. Oh, yes, Nilgiri, I haven't forgotten you. Nilgiri's kind of tugging me. All right. Nilgiri holds a pride of place amongst all the trains in India. It is also known as the Blue Mountain. Yes, it's also known as the Blue Mountain Railway. The construction of this line was a big challenge as the terrain was rather tricky. This railway is widely regarded as a marvel of engineering. The train is a charming blue and cream and wooden. Blue and cream and it has wooden coaches and large windows that open to some amazing scenery. Why was it tricky? Yes, because it was in the mountains. So it's called the marvel of engineering. Which one? Yes, the Blue Mountain Railway. Alright, the Nilgiri Mountain Railway train. Yes, the train makes a 46-kilometer long journey to connect Mettupalayam on the foothills of Ooty, that is south of India. Yes, which is over 7,000 feet high up in the mountains. That's why the terrain was tricky, and it's called the marvel of engineering. The mountain train, or the toy train, as it is popularly called, is so slow that you can actually walk along with it or maybe run along with it. Its maximum speed, children, is only 10 kilometers per hour. Yes, you could have just run across. For the first 7 kilometers, the train, now we're going to describe the features, we're going to describe the landscaping. For the first 7 kilometers, we see rich paddy fields in fluorescent bright green, gleaming bright in the sun. Then the fun begins. The train starts to climb the hills and passes through the rocky terrains and the tunnels and the viaducts. Then it looms the rolling green hills and mounds, and the train meanders lazily through the lush tea estates. The aroma of freshly brewed tea fills the air. The train chugs on and on without missing a single beat until it pulls on to the Ooty station. It is truly a journey worth remembering. The Nilgiri Mountain Railway is now a World Heritage Site. Amazing. Did you even know that? It's a World Heritage Site. So we learned a lot about Ooty down south. Why was the terrain tricky? Yes, because it was mountainous and it is considered as a marvel of engineering, and it crosses all the rocky terrains, tunnels and viaducts. What are viaducts? They're like high bridges, and it loom and rolling around the hill and meanders to follow a winding corner. All right, is there anyone in the world who does not love chocolates? Oh really? I don't think so. We don't have anyone who doesn't like chocolates. Did you even know there was a train called the Swiss chocolate train? Oh my God, I would love to be on it. Yes, children, I can see the excitement. Yummy, imagine a train full of chocolates. Oh my God, I want to have one right now. Okay, I'll control myself. The Swiss chocolate train is a perfect holiday for chocolate-loving kids. Why just kids? Adults also. I love chocolates. So you know what to buy me next time on Teacher's Day? Chocolates. It combines tasty treats with scenic routes, beautiful routes, and of course the train full of chocolates. Children can eat as many chocolates as they want while they enjoy the panoramic view, the wide view it gives. The train leaves. Obviously, it leaves Switzerland, that's Montreux on the Swiss Riviera, bound for Brock, where the chocolate factory is situated. They're going to take you to the chocolate factory. Wow, yummy. I want to get into that train. With a first class ticket, you can visit the castle as well as the cheese and the dairy and the chocolate factory. The train leaves Montreux on the Swiss Riviera bound. It goes for Brock, where the chocolate factory is situated. Wow, I just remember Charlie and the chocolate factory. Imagine being in a train where they're going to take you to the chocolate factory, and in the train you can have as many chocolates as you can. With a first class ticket, you can visit the castle as well as the cheese and dairy and chocolate factory at Gruyere. Biting into mouth-watering chocolate all the way. You would truly wish to go on forever and forever. Chocolate, chocolate. Yes, that's your Swiss chocolate train. Now, we move on to another marvel. That's my favorite. It's the Thomas train. Who doesn't like Thomas? Thomas train tours all over America offering edutainment. What is edutainment? Edutainment is education plus, yes, entertainment. It becomes edutainment. The Thomas train. The Thomas is actually a tank engine painted blue with a red lining, and it displays the number 1. Yes, and displays the number 1 on one side. Thomas is actually a fictional character. It's not a real, it's an imaginary steam locomotive which was created by Reverend Wilbert Audrey in this railway series books that he wrote for his son Christopher. There's a person who actually made this locomotive, this engine for his son. And there are books also on it. The book was later made into television serial, and Thomas became a real-life character. Hello, Thomas. How are you doing? Good. Children take rides on the 15-ton Thomas and have their pictures taken with Sir Topham Hatt. He's this fat manager there, the controller of the Thomas Railway. The entertainment doesn't stop on the tracks, though. Every location has Thomas and his friends. Come on, Thomas and his friends. Come on, help me with the Thomas and his friends. Yay, we got Thomas. Look, Thomas has a lot of friends. These are all his friends. Yes, can you see so many friends? Oh my God, how am I holding so many trains? Ooh, Percy! So Thomas has a lot of friends, and children just love collecting Thomas. Yes, that was my son's collection. Yes, my collection also. I just love trains. Now, every location has Thomas and Friends Imagination Station with a lot of activities, including temporary tattoos, hands-on art and craft, petting zoos, and miniature golf course and bounce houses, face painting, and a lot of magic shows. So when you're on this train, there's a whole edutainment there. All right. Yes, children, the word miniature, everybody knows, is very, very small. Yes, a model of something, right? So we move on to the next train. Which one is that? It's the York Durham Heritage Railways. Halloween! Yes, we have the Halloween. Oh my God, I'm scared. Oh my God, which train is this? This is the York Durham Heritage Railways Halloween train is yet. Oh my God. Oh, I'm scared. Go away. Oh my God, what was that? Halloween. Yes, children, there's a train. Yes, it's called the York Durham Heritage Railways Halloween train. Ooh. Oops. This Canadian train departs from Oxbridge Station to Oak Ridges Moraine on a wonderful, I'm scared, wonderful 90-minute Halloween ride. On board the trains are people dressed as ghosts, whoops, and ghouls, spirits. There are many kinds of entertainment and activities and special snacks like dead fingers for children. The ride is free for children up to age of 12. So if you're under 12, lucky, you don't have to pay anything. And all children get goodie bags. I'm sure they get Halloween bags with some scary, spooky things in it while leaving. Now we move on to the next train. Go away. We move on to the next train. Which train do you think this is? This is going to be the longest train. Oh my God. This is the longest train ever. Can you see this longest train ever? It's the legendary Trans-Siberian Express. The term Trans-Siberian actually applies to the tracks that span Russia, and Russia is huge. The premier train that travels this route is named the Russia, and it takes 7 days to cover 9,298 kilometers through 7 time zones. You know, it crosses from Europe to Russia. It's a long way, and the time span changes. Yes, the time zone, changes. During the long eastward journey, Russia crosses from Europe to Asia. Russia is in Asia, so it starts from Europe, it goes all over, along the way through Siberia. Now, Siberia has the most beautiful scenery, ranges from your mundane, usual, dull and boring to spectacular, absolutely out of the world. The train offers a fascinating view of life in Russia as it whistles past countless villages with the traditional houses in green and blue and ornate window shutters. Ornate, decorated, highly decorated. Halfway along the journey is the impressive Lake Baikal. The water in the lake is mainly from glaciers and is so incredible. It's incredibly clear, though awesome, grand. From Baikal, the train weaves through the rugged mountain ranges. Stepping off after 7 days on board this train, one feels a sense of great achievement at having crossed 2 continents. Yes, Europe to Asia. And 7 time zones. You might have started like at 9 a.m., but you might have reached also 9 a.m., but have 7 days. And the time zone changes when you cross from the continents, and if the country is too big, then also. There are many such interesting trains, and both for young and for the old. Which can't wait to have these joy rides. No wonder famous trains have huffed and puffed and chopped along for such a long time. All right, thank you so much, Thomas and his friends. It was just lovely I hope you all enjoyed On a Different Track. Good. And yes, children, if you liked my channel, I would want you to subscribe, like, and give me a thumbs up and enjoy On a Different Track. Woo! I'm going to go for a train journey now. Good. Chuk, 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 chuk. Bye-bye.